Tarot. I hope that you guys are all well. It's Thursday, right? Yeah, it was Thursday evening. Yeah, I hope that you guys have been having a nice work week and all those good things. I haven't checked in with you guys in almost a week, so I'm happy to be back. Just a very hectic week this past week with me, with returning back to work um, with my students at the school. So yeah, it's been like a little bit of a whirlwind, but a good week nonetheless. Coming back. Yeah. So with all that said, for those of you who are brand spanking new to the channel, welcome, and I do hope that you like what you see here and end up hitting that subscribe button. Um, Hi, Taylor. How are you? Um, yeah, like what you see here, definitely hit that subscribe button. I think that you'll enjoy the content here. It's a little bit of a mixed bag. Get a little bit of everything, a little bit of healing stuff, a little bit of humor, love readings, stuff for your spiritual healing and well-being, all of that, everything, just everything, right? So I've been pretty good. I've been pretty good. How about you? How about you? Happy that you're tuning in. Um, so yeah, and like for my road dogs who already been rocking with me, who are returned um, subscribers, welcome back. I always appreciate the continued support. Um, yeah, so we're gonna just step right on into this now that we have somebody here. Um, yeah, like I said, I hadn't been on here in going on a week. And I was trying to like start doing readings like, maybe 2 or 3 times a week, and that means I slipped up this week. But my week has been so crazy. So but like I said, I'm happy that you're here. Thank you for tuning in. Also guys, don't forget to hit that like button. For those of you who are brand new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, notification bell. All those things are helpful. This Hey Ashwita, this is actually just a collective reading. I'm only doing a collective reading at this time. I'm not doing free readings right now, or personal readings, I should say. Yeah, I don't have the energy to do that. So you could, stay tuned, and maybe some of your energy will pop into the reading. Otherwise, just stay tuned for when I might do those. I almost did, and I was like, I don't have the energy. Very tired, very tired. One second. All right, so for the collective, let's see what you guys got going on. I'm going to pull from my Mermaid Oracle deck first. We have Wave of Power here on the bottom of the deck. I like it. A surge of power, upswing in energy, and accelerating movement. I like that. That sounds nice. So I feel like, maybe at this time you've been feeling like your life has been kind of a little bit stagnant in some kind of way, but there's this resurgence of momentum and things picking up speed in your life in some way, shape, or form. It's going to be different for everybody, so take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. My sister, Tears and Wheat Tarot Show is in the motherfucking building. I would strongly suggest that you guys subscribe to her channel. She is an amazing reader. She just did a reading for me that I just finished watching, and oh my god, I'm like, this girl just can't, she can't be stopped, man. She just knows. She is in tune, and she is tapped in. She is tapped in, and it's just, it's refreshing to have somebody like that as part of my spirit team. So I strongly suggest reaching out to her. Well, not reaching out, but subscribing. She doesn't really do private readings, but because I'm her sister, she does. All right, so we have Michael here. Hi, Michael. And we have FedCav, but it just put R, so I don't know what that means. But yeah, so let's see what's going on with you guys. We have dreams here, vivid dreaming, dream messages, and dream teaching. So you might be having some very weird ass dreams right now. I know I've been having them. So You might be having really interesting dreams, and it's really, hi Aya, what's up, girl? Another one of my favorite readers. Definitely check her out too. Subscribe to her as well. She is really, really good. Um, yeah, so when I say someone's good, you best to believe it, and you better do what I said. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I'm kind of serious though. But yeah, the dreams are like crazy right now for some people. So pay attention to them. I would say that, maybe keeping a dream journal might be beneficial for some of you, to just really be able to maybe dissect what these dreams might mean, or go to somebody who happens to interpret dreams, because there might be some important messages in your dreams as of lately. So just pay close attention to that. um hey Yvette, how are you? There's somebody else here too, Mahabub. um So let's see. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. So we have sisterhood here, friendship, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, joy, delight. So this is a time for some of you that you're stepping into, maybe, or I wouldn't say stepping into, but maybe fostering really important relationships in your life with friends, people like really, really, really close to you that you're building stronger um, relationships with. Um, like I can tell you right now, there's two of my favorite readers slash people here right now as we speak, who I know for a fact are, a part of that tribe, right? So, kind of speaking on that. A separate message I'm getting though. If you've been feeling like this sounds very specific. If you've been having dreams that there might be somebody within your tribe who, or like a friend or something like that, who isn't quite up to par, you feel a little off about their energy, pay attention to that as well. I just heard snake in the grass, so that seems very specific. So just be mindful of that, monitor that. Tell me more. You have telepathy, nonverbal communication, energetic pulses, and mind reading. So some of you might have this gift of telepathy, um, and they're just telling you to pay close attention to that gift, because sometimes I'm even getting like just really highly intuitive possibly too for some. You can just pick up on the energy and the vibes of people around you, and now it's like, oh, there's people around me who I'm not 100% sure about, blah 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 blah. You're just paying attention. So listen to that. Listen to that. Let's get two more from this deck. Like I said, this is like a whatever comes out kind of thing. Did you really? I didn't even get to see that reading yet because I was at work. Damn. That's wild. Alright, we have freedom, independence, self-determination. So you're freeing yourself of things that no longer serve you. And with this great sense of independence also comes this great sense of strength as well. I'm getting like this energy of just, picking up the pieces of, your life, the things that, still serve you, and being able to move forward and make the best with it as you can in order to progress. The emphasis is on the bottom of the deck here. Rapid development, excellence, and success. Knowing the difference, right? Knowing what the things are in your life that are meant to still be here, and the things that are meant to be released. So, yeah. I just heard the word interconnectedness for some reason. That's a very interesting word to. It's like when I think of how that sounds in my head when I'm saying it, and the feeling I got from it as I said it, interconnectedness. It's like being in alignment, right? Anything that's not aligned with where you are on your spiritual path right now has to be released, right? And the things that are meant to stick around, you'll know, you'll feel it, it'll feel right. Um, pay attention to that, right? I don't know why I knew this card was going to come out, and there's a reason why I decided to read from this deck. So we have Contromancy here, which is seashell divination, wisdom of the shells. So you see how I'm reading from cards. There are people who actually read from seashells, the same concept. Just like there's people who read coffee grains and tea leaves and stuff like that. There's so many different forms of divination. People who do, use crystal balls. Like there's people who use all kind of different things. Some of you might be interested in learning more about that. I personally have wanted to try to learn about it myself. Try to do something a little bit different than just tarot. So it's kind of interesting. Take with that what you may. It could also just be simply saying that this might be a time to look into divination yourself, like either getting readings done or learning about it for yourself. Like if you are gifted as well, we all are, but what I mean is like you have a gift that you want to utilize in the form of divination. Let me make sure I say it like that, because I don't want to make it seem like there's people who are better than the next person. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying, there's people who have spiritual gifts that they can utilize in this capacity and want to use it to help others. I hope that makes sense. Um, let me see. So we have yeah, I use a pendulum too. Yeah, I have like a few of them actually, and I feel like they're actually they're pretty accurate. I also have dowsing rods. I'm just starting to get familiar with those, but yeah, there's so many different things that can be utilized. So it's just about your comfort level. It's about what feels right to you when you use it. Like right now, I actually have them right next to me. My dowsing rods are right here. Um, but yeah, like I'll show you what they look like. But yeah, they're kind of cool. They're different. I don't use them often, at least not on here. I use them like more so like for myself. But I've used them on the channel once or twice. But like they're kind of cool because it's like mostly for like yes and no type stuff. Or like if you're doing mediumship, if you're talking to spirits and stuff, which I do happen to talk to like my ancestors and stuff, like they guide me. Or like some people even use it, like let's say if they lost something in their house, they'll ask like a spirit guide or something, like, hey, can you tell me where it is? And then like the things will go you know what I mean? So they're kind of cool. But yeah, there's so many different tools that can be used. Not everybody just uses tarot, right? So bottom of the deck we have a guide, mentor, a trustworthy ally. You might learn some stuff from a person who you feel provides you with some type of guidance, and that person might be in the spiritual stuff as well. Like let's say if you're into that kind of thing already, there might be people who you're gonna meet who are into it too, and kind of teach you other things that you might not have ever thought about entertaining before. It's very, very interesting. Like prime example, Lati, my girl, she she can scribe and stuff. I haven't, or automatic write. I never tried it. Um, but she's able to do that, and I think it's kind of cool. And yeah, like it's something I would like to attempt to like allow myself to be fully clear headed and try to do one day. 1414 when I said that. So we'll see. Maybe one day I'll actually try it. Yeah, people read smoke too. Yeah, there's so many things. Like, it's so cool. So many different things you could do. Like, I work with candles and stuff, and like look at the flames and stuff. There's a word for it, but I can't think of it right now. Um, that's funny. But yeah, anyway, before I start going on a spiel and lose more people who were here, we have time and tide here. Oceanic spells and rituals. Some of you might be able to spend time by large bodies of water, um, and that might be a way that you can work on releasing, perhaps. You could maybe do like rituals that allow you to release energy or meditate, so on and so forth. Take it as it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Got guide here already too. Farewell to the moon. Moon magic might be another thing for some. Appreciate, enjoy the lunar light and cycles. You know, a lot of people like to manifest during the moon cycles, right? I'm one of those people. I don't do it every single time, but you know, when I really feel like a heavy energy that I want to like release or something, that might be a time where I would do it. Yeah, girl. Like I try to always like keep in mind, like, okay, I'm reading, like, because I get really comfortable, and then like I forget that I'm just reading. Um, it's because like now it's like second nature, so like I get into this, and then like I'm going, and I'm like, oh wait, I'm 16, and I'm supposed to be reading. My bad, sorry. Granted, there's always a message behind it. You know, I'm not just talking just to talk, but like, I'm pretty sure some people are like, okay, I want to know like if my love interest is coming back. So people don't want to hear about, you know, healing messages and shit like that. They're like, okay, I just want to know my ex thing coming back. Like, I care about that more than anything. You know what I mean? Um, just reading the that's pretty cool, Michael. And thank you, Azul. Hopefully I said your name right. If I didn't, I do apologize. Dropped a card, but I didn't feel like that was meant to come out, and I don't even know what it was. All right, so I'm gonna pull some cards from here because I feel drawn to this deck. All right, so see if we get any other messages that pertain to the messages that we've seen so far. All right, we have clean up. Sweeping away negative situations, cleaning up your life, decluttering your mind, and simplifying your life. Goes back to that freedom card. Can't make this shit up even if you wanted to. Can't make this up even if you wanted to. So you guys are definitely in this process of releasing and letting go of old energy, old stagnant energy that, you know, has been weighing you down, making you just feel stuck. Wow, that one flew out. What is this? We have, oof, for some of y'all, this sounds specific. We have third party. That flew out. Maybe that's something that you released. You swept that shit away like out the motherfucking dough. Third party situation for some. Others interfering in your business. Possible love triangle. Too many people involved. Someone is watching you. So wild. Yeah, there was like a cycle, I feel like, for some of you that kept on just going and going and going, and it needed to be put to an end, and you finally made that decision. It was a very repetitive pattern that just had to be ended. Take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't, because you know, it's going to be different for everybody, right? But for some of you, that might be one of the things that you've been working on letting go. We have potential here. New business requiring hard work. Ideas have potential for growth. Your investment paying off. A stable business steadily growing. So some of you might be working on a business venture, or money is looking good, or there's just like unlimited potential in your life at this time because you're releasing all that old baggage, you know, that might have been holding you back and keeping you, feeling stuck and stagnant in your life. Out with the old, in with the new. Okay. I'll take them. I'm gonna take all of them. All right, so we got business. work, entrepreneurship, career moves, working on your career success, earning money through work. So for some of you, this is going to be about money relations. We have good news, messages, texts, phone call, someone has something to say, needing to communicate clearly, be open to listening, and mountain, obstacles and challenges, possible delays, patience needed, requires perseverance. I feel like there has been blockages, and those blockages are about to be lifted, and new potential is coming into your life. For some of you, it will be in the matter of money and business, and career. This is going to be different for everybody, though. Let's get like 2 or 3 more from this deck, and then we're going to start pulling from some tarot. I do apologize, guys, because like I with the ring light and then no glasses on, I have a hard time seeing these little ass letters. Like I can make out some stuff and some stuff I cannot see it. So I do apologize. Like when I can see it, I respond, and if I can't, I'm sorry. I try to make sure I try to make sure that I try my best to always, engage with you guys while I'm reading, but sometimes it's hard. Yeah, so we have round and round here again, which is talking about that old cycle, right? There might have been a point in time where you were having a hard time applying a lesson that needed to be learned. I'm getting karmic lesson type vibe. Repeating the same shit over and over until you finally had enough and said, yeah, I'm fucking good on this. You know what I mean? And now you're rebuilding your life after that. Ironically enough, if I squint hard enough, it's 6 people in here and 5 likes, adds up to 11 new beginnings, right? The scales are balancing. And like, it's because of the fact that I just heard the word grit. But there's this grit here, this strength, this end all be all type of attitude. You're like, it's my way or the fucking highway. I'm about to get my shit in order. My life is about to be in order, and I'm going to get everything right. Not right, that's not necessarily the right word, but I'm going to get my life together. Like I'm going to make sure that I do what I need to do for myself, even if it's by myself type shit. You're determined. You got rebuilding your life after loss, investing a lot of effort, ready to take action to improve, exactly. Determination and drive, right? Rebuilding. I like it. Let's see if I see some stuff in French, which I can't read. As far as that dream goes, I don't know. I remember reading for you too. How you been? Yeah, I'm not sure what that dream means. I'm sorry. And then I see you guys are speaking in French, which is cute. I saw baguette. I know what a baguette is. I love bread. And Michael is asking me if I have Venmo. If you look in the description, not my description. Yeah, my description box. Actually, no, I don't have anything up there now that I'm thinking about it. There are ways to donate, but I don't have them up there right now because nobody's ever said that they would like to donate. So, but I do appreciate the gesture. There's no way for me to even like put it up there. Is there? Can I like comment while I'm? Yeah, I can't comment while I'm on here. Like if I were on a computer, I think I could, but I don't think I could do it on here. But thank you. I do appreciate even like you like considering that. I really appreciate that a lot. And I love you guys too, Aya. Let's get like 2 or 3 more from here. If you guys are resonating with this, definitely hit that like button or the subscribe button if you haven't done that already. The notification bell, all those good things. We have the waiting game here, waiting for something or someone, expecting to hear news. We saw the good news card. Putting your life on hold, prepared, ready, and waiting. I feel like you guys have, you've been in a place of preparation and just practicing patience. I'm actually kind of getting like if this were like reading from a tarot kind of thing. I'm getting like temperance vibes, but I'm also getting like Knight of Pentacles vibes, right? This energy of somebody who they're very like slow move, like the energy is slow moving, the momentum might feel kind of slow, however the dedication is there, right? The tenacity is there. So you're just being patient, and you're just you're dedicated, and you're just waiting for the opportunities to come as they may, and you're doing the work that you need to do for yourself, which I can dig it. um yeah, I should put my link tree in the description. Like I said, that nobody's ever like even wanted to donate, so like it's but yes, I will make sure I put my link tree up there, so that way I can have like my Venmo and all that stuff up there. I have Venmo, I have PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, but it's okay. We live and we learn, right? We live and we learn. We have learning here, feeling tested with a situation, searching for knowledge, further education, student or slash student, discovering some truth. So, learning some lessons, right? After that round energy, and we all had travel that came out with it. So reading that intuitively, you've learned these lessons, and now you're able to move past them. It's giving me kind of like the Chariot vibe. Um, Moving forward, I'm also getting like Eight of Wands energy, propelling yourself forward after this period of one more, after this period of stagnation and feeling like, when the fuck are things going to change, when are things going to shift? You've been patient, you've been waiting for things to happen, and now things are about to start shifting and changing. Why? Because you released a lot of that old toxic ass energy that no longer is going to stand in your way, even if it's your own self, right? We all have our own little things about ourselves that, we have to learn how to outgrow and move past. Our own toxic behaviors and traits and patterns, so on and so forth. You guys are removing yourself from that. You have addiction problems, excess, obsession, dependency, materialism, bad financial habits, and shadow self. So that shadow work, right, needing to be done, releasing the toxic traits, so on and so forth. One more from here. And dice. It's about taking a risk, right? You're literally taking a leap into the unknown. You don't know where the fuck you're going after all of this, right? And it's scary, right? I'm getting like the Fool energy. It's literally just kind of, taking that step into the unknown world, and you're like, I have no idea what's going on. I wouldn't be shocked if the alien card would show up. Oh, but we have reconciliation on the bottom. I don't know what the fuck that's about. Let's see what's underneath it, because that'll tell us what we need to know. That shit closed out. The wheel is here. You turned around, right? You turned everything around. For some of you, you put dating on hold for a while, right? Maybe you thought there was going to be a reconciliation with this person, or there's a person who wants a reconciliation with you, but I feel like the cycle already closed out. So now you're ready to have fun, and there's going to be new things coming towards you. There might be somebody who feels like something's unfinished. There might be even some passion with that person, but now you're about to start venturing, possibly, take this as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't, but some of you might be getting ready to step back into the dating world after feeling blocked there. But now things are happening in divine timing, now that you're growing and expanding, and you've been working on your healing. You've closed out those old cycles, right? I'm just reading the cards off the bottom of the deck right now. You went in hermit mode pretty much. After the past, you've healed, closed out a karmic cycle. I mean, come on. You've dealt with the anger and the pain, and now you're stepping into your boss-ass energy, and you're working on your health, working on yourself. You've dealt with the sadness and the regrets, anything that caused you blockages, and now you want something real. You want something substantial. Take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. I just was reading from the bottom of the deck. That seemed very, very specific for somebody, though. But what's on the top? Love offer. So everything I was saying is possibly true for some, you went through a major tower moment that shook your whole world up. There was lies and deception. You know, look, snake in the grass. We were just talking about this. You can't make this shit up even if you wanted to. There was a snake in the grass. That shit was revealed, and that toxicity was removed. You removed yourself from it. The thorns, and it was a painful sacrifice. So like it's funny because like we went from like kind of seeing like there's like all this money and stuff. Like the thing is like you're leveling up in different avenues of your life. You're leveling up because you earned that shit, right? Financially, you've earned it. So this is about work-related shit. You earn that shit. You're doing what you gotta do to get that shit, right? Okay. And then for those of you who resonate more with like the love portion, it's kind of the same concept, right? Like you went through the toxic cycles, and you know you had to do your work on yourself. You had to make those painful sacrifices. And go through the healing process to get to where you are, to learn how to set healthy boundaries. But now you're in between worlds, so you're trying to figure out how do I take that leap of faith into this new portion of my life. It's up in the air right now. But again, you're focusing on yourself, your betterment, right? Your money, finances is here. Yeah, and you're manifesting. So it's like, you know, you're just trying to like be in your highest self right now. And this is all feeling really, really foreign and new to you. But we do have a divine masculine here and a divine feminine possibly coming together. So after, you know, releasing that old shit. But I just heard it's on ice. Your heart might be on ice because you've been through so much shit and now you're afraid to let love back in. But you're single. And they're like, yeah, single and ready to mingle. That's the reading that my girl just had to do for me. This sounds like it's almost exactly the fucking same as I'm doing this shit. Some of y'all might be going through the same shit as me, or this might be for my goddamn self. I don't know, but y'all know if it's for you or not. I'm also getting for some of you, you might be having a lot of creative ideas, or you're feeling really amped up and fired up and passionate. I'm getting sacral chakra kind of vibes, where like, if it is coming more from like the creative aspect, like you got a lot of these new ideas, because we did see like business and stuff here. You might have like a lot of business ideas and stuff that they want you to like put to the fucking test, right? Because we have creativity here in the middle of the deck. But I'm also getting for others, it could be the the urge to allow your passions to flow, if you know what I mean, because my girl said something about that earlier. Guys, I might not be celibate much longer. Oops, I shouldn't have said that online. But anyway, hey, whoever's watching, it is what it is, because there's somebody who might be getting these buns. All right? No, I'm just joking. That was a little much. I'm bugging now. Oops. 2.5 years is a long time, man. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. And I still got a motherfucking pulse, right? I got some goddamn needs that need to be fulfilled, and there might be some stuff that I gotta do. My other girl said something very similar. She's been telling me that for a while now, and I'm like, you know what? My girl Cast a River, she happens to pop on here. She's been telling me the same damn thing. So, yeah. All right, I'm gonna pull from the actual tarot now. I know y'all probably like, damn, that was only the fucking oracle cards. Yeah, I'm just whatever comes out. I said, wherever spirit is guiding me to pull from, that's where I'm gonna pull from. So I'm hoping that you guys are enjoying the message so far, and that you know it's resonating. That you're finding it helpful, and if you are, if you haven't done so already, hit that like button, subscribe, all those things that help me connect with you energetically, so that you know you can be a part of the tribe, man. All right, so what we got? The Hermits. So some of you, many of you, might have been in hermit mode for a while, and you're about to maybe, you know, step on out, but there might still be those fears, right, associated with putting yourself out there again in any way, shape, or form. But you know, the worst of the worst is done. The Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck as well. That release, right? Again, for some of you, one of the biggest lessons you had to learn was the importance of reciprocity and equal give and take in relationships, right? You know, take it if it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. But like, if you've been that type of person who's put yourself out there for so many people, for so many times, not just romantically, but in general, your friends, your family, so on and so forth, your job, you know, always feeling like you're always like putting yourself out there so much and not getting anything really in return, you know, like, where's the return on my investment? You know what I mean? Like, make it make sense. Um, yeah, just this energy of feeling like, you know, tired of bending over backwards for people and not getting anything back. That shit's tiring after a while. And no relationship should always feel, you know, this sense of, you know, just one-sidedness, really. Actually, I'm gonna do a cross of truth. At first, I was just gonna pull cards, but like, I'm gonna do a cross of truth. So what's going on currently with the collective at this exact time that they should see from this deck, based on the energy we're seeing? What's going on? So we got Four of Wands here. The Sun on the bottom of the deck. Wow, the Ten of Cups on the top of the deck. And the Magician. You guys are manifesting love. You're manifesting love. A lot of you. You want stability. You want marriage and a solid foundation. A lot of you guys. You just want to be happy overall. And you're manifesting it. Some of you might want to have more kids if you have kids already, or family dynamics are really important to you. You just want your happily ever after. Like, I don't want to say like fairy tale ending per se, but like, you guys might just really want, you know, something of true substance, right? Where it just feels good, it feels right. You know, as Aya just said, you know, just peaceful, right? You just want to feel good, right? Hey Tanya, this is actually just a collective reading at this time. I'm not doing private. Sorry. Yeah, girl. Exactly. Tell us more. We got the Knight of Pentacles here. And I mentioned the Knight of Pentacles earlier. Knights of Pentacles. Can't get the words. I mentioned the Knight of Pentacles earlier. Now I did ask, what are you guys like kind of releasing or leaving behind? For that to come out, I feel like it's trying to say, because we have the bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands, top of the deck, Five of Wands, and middle of the deck, Four of Swords. I'm getting like anything that like slows you down and makes you feel like you're not at peace, really, because like the Four of Swords is about healing, right? But it's also about like stress and stuff. So like, you guys are like releasing or moving past like the stuff that has made you feel stressed out, that has been making you feel stuck and stagnant. That could be for you guys one of the things that were kind of toxic that you had to start removing yourself from. You saw that devil energy earlier. The bad health card, like, you know, it could be a lot of mental things going on. I'm even getting like heart chakra kind of energy for some, you know, a lot of just weight on your shoulders when it comes to like how to move in these kind of situations, when it comes to love in particular, because it's like you want it, but at the same time you hold yourself back and you slow your own progression down because you're on the fence about it the whole time. So I feel like this is a time to kind of, you know, release the pain and the sadness and the old. Mind you, this is Four of Swords. That has nothing to do with sadness, really. But, like, I don't know why I felt that. Like, I was picking up on possibly, like, Five of Pentacles, even though it's not here. You know, that old pain that you felt in the past, you're releasing that, right? That stuff kept you stuck and stagnant for too long. So now it's time to, like, allow yourself to, you know, release that old baggage so that you can, you know, have the passion in the beginnings, right? And there might be this inner conflict, too, that comes along with it that also holds you back. So I feel like that's what a lot of you guys have been working on releasing or need to release. Tell us more. Um, Five of Wands is here. I'm getting that you're going to have to rise above. You have to find the strength within yourself to rise above the conflicts, whether it's within yourself or outside of yourself, the betrayals, the pain, the endings that you know, I just heard the word we're plagued with, or words you were plagued with. Um, there was a lot of conflict. You're gonna have to find strength to remove yourself from that. But with this strength comes a lot of resilience too. And a lot of learned lessons, right, that you're going to be able to apply later that are going to allow you to be able to welcome in what it is that you want. Now you know what it looks like, right, to not want that, right? When it's in your face, you're going to be like, yeah, this is some bullshit, I don't like it. Set boundaries, cut niggas off, or sorry, cut people off if you need to. You do what you got to do, right? To say, yeah, no thank you. No, thank you. I looked up and I saw 4114. And we were talking about this five energy, right? This five of wands. So it's like, yeah. But it's also giving me, 5 plus 5 is 10, new beginnings, right? Letting go of all the conflict and bullshit, sweeping that shit, I won't even say under the rug, but away from you, right? We saw that cleanup card earlier with literally a broom saying cleaning that shit up, like all that old stagnant shit gotta go. The old past heartbreaks, the disappointments, the pain. No more of that. I just heard no more drama from Mary J. Blige. No more of that. Tell us more. Empress. That's you guys. That's you stepping into your divine feminine or your divine masculine, right? Again, understanding the importance of equal give and take and reciprocity in relationships. No more one-sided shit. No more getting breadcrumbs. None of that stuff. Like, you are sitting real pretty on your throne right now, and you know who the fuck you are. You know your worth. Or at least you need to. And raise his hand and step into that full sense of power and balance, right? Because the Empress is very balanced. She has a little bit of everything going on. She's sexy like the Queen of Wands and assertive. She's headstrong like the Queen of Swords. She is connected and nurturing and emotional like the Queen of Cups. And she is stable like the Queen of Pentacles. Like, she got it all going on. And that's the energy that we need to try to be in, right? So whether you're a male or a female, doesn't matter. It's just the energy, right? And that's a dope-ass energy to be in. Just saying. Yeah. And that's when you will be able to welcome in this, right? Soulmate connections, or, equally yoked relationships. That allow you to really grow and, have something that's worth fostering, right? Foster that relationship within yourself first, of course. And then when you do that, you can welcome in what it is that you want when it comes to love as well. And it could be a very, very, compatible relationship that you can grow and, again, foster, right? Yeah, as I said, stepping into that power of, being stable and all of that. The Queen of Pentacles is in the middle of the deck. Exactly. There's levels to this shit, right? And again, that Queen of Pentacles, she's very stable, right? She got her shit together. She could do everything on her own if she has to. But there's something about being able to put all of it together so you can welcome in somebody who's your equal. That shit's dope as fuck. That's power couple energy. And I feel like that's what you guys really are hoping to have. And it will come eventually when you do what you need to do for yourself first. And there's no rush, right? Allow yourself to do what you need to do for yourself first. That healing is very important. I can resonate with that for sure. It takes time, And my girl Ati, you know, she made me see things from a different perspective today when she said what she said, like that my spirit guides were telling me. Like this energy of like it isn't always gonna be something that's like, you know, this end all be all, like, oh, this is gonna be the person you'll be with for the rest of your life. Like that's not even like necessarily a realistic approach. Right? Like I want that, but at the same time, you know, how do you even figure out if a person is that? You date, right? You go out and you have fun and get to know people and, you know, experience what it's like to just have companionship and friendship first, right? And I'm like, damn, I didn't think, like, I know I should think of it like that, and I used to, and I probably would tell another person to do that, but for myself I was like, nope, I've waited for all this time, and this person has to be my husband. And it's like, no, bitch, like, no, like, the next person you meet might not be your husband, but it just might be the person that will help be the catalyst for you at least getting comfortable with putting yourself out there again. And get laid, too. Why not? Oops, my bad. It's been a while. Why not? But yeah, it's like, damn, you know? Again, I'm still alive and I got a fucking pulse, alright? That's what I gotta do. Yes, and I'm a fire sign. So, you light my fire, baby. And you wrap me up within your flames. Fucking Tina Marie and Rick James. I love that song. There's a video of them like on YouTube performing, and I swear that those motherfuckers went for a good 20 minutes performing that one goddamn song. They were high as a goddamn kite, all the coke in the world. But I love that damn performance. Like you could tell that they were having some good sessions. They was high as a kite though. Like, you know what he said? Cocaine's a powerful drug. I've never done it. I'm not touching that shit. But I'm not knocking those who have. Um, but yeah. I'm sorry, you guys know I get silly on here, especially when I'm tired. What did my girl Aya say? I like it. Yo, girl, I have a feeling, Lati, I have a feeling that you do got the magic, you know. I have a feeling. I don't know. Something's just telling me you gotta have me running up some walls. I feel like this is a Lilith reading now. What the fuck's going on? The spark has been reignited. Alright. So for the outcome, we got Six of Pentacles. We saw this energy before, and remember what we talked about. The importance of reciprocity in relationships. Equal give and take. No more breadcrumbing ass energy. Right? Exactly. I was singing that song in my head too. I got a feeling. Yeah, it's like after that period of, you know, soul searching and doing the deep inner work, understanding what the lessons were, right? Of what you needed to know at this time. This past lesson in particular. You realize what it was. Think about it. Like, you know, Six of Pentacles, if it's like not in a good context, could also represent like breadcrumbing energy, right? There was a third party for some of y'all getting played and having to be like, oh, hell fucking no. And you had to sweep that shit away from your life, throw it out with the fucking trash, right? So you can find your success and victory within your goddamn self. Recognize who the hell you are, the Six of Wands here, and understand, like, you know what? The fuck is this? Do you not know who the fuck I am? Playing in my face like that? Y'all motherfuckers look probably good as fuck, and y'all letting people play y'all. And now y'all know better, right? Y'all stepping into your shit, right? Y'all stepping into this energy now. And y'all like, absolutely fucking not. You better act like you fucking know. You better act like you know the motherfucking collective, okay? You got the Page of Wands here. you're confident, right? And you're feeling enthusiastic, and there's good shit coming towards you. Keep that momentum going, right? You're gonna, I feel like some of you are gonna be getting like some really good communication coming in. You might get some good dick or some good pussy. I am so sorry for cussing on the channel like this, but I do have a potty mouth. 50:05 when I said that. But I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. There might be some fire sign energy going on, or it could just be a very fiery connection for some. There's actually a lot of wands on this spread now, very good things. But yeah, I'm getting passion. I'm getting fire and desire, like that. I feel like that's like the song right now. Check it out. It's a really good song. Actually, you might listen to a little bit of Tina Marie when I get off here. And then there's another song by her that I love. I Need Your Lovin'. How does it go? It goes, Love's fever coming on strong. I don't want your fire without the flame, no. Mother Nature gave me 2 hands to hold you. I'm not in it for my material game, but L-O-V-E. Sorry, that's my shit though. It's a good song. Ask me what I need your loving. Just a little time, I need your loving. That's a problem, I need your loving. The time this way too. Just a little love. Hopefully I didn't hurt y'all eardrums. But that's my shit. I love Tina Marie. Alright, so I'm gonna pull from here. I haven't pulled from here on the channel in a while, but I really like these. So let's see what's going on with the collective, and then we're gonna maybe close out with like maybe some last like messages of inspiration or something. Alright, so what we got? We've got clouds, temporary problems. So these things are temporary, right? We have grief, sorrow over a loss. It's giving me, like I said earlier, I was picking up on like 5 of Pentacles vibes, right? You know, the sadness, the regrets, all that stuff, and working past it. We have fear, danger, especially in money matters. We saw earlier that, you know, money for some of you might be a factor, but things are about to start looking up. Turkey, someone is behaving stupidly, probably an ex. It's a cockhead. Pig, beware of greed. There might be people around who have been very, very greedy. Remember I said earlier that some of y'all might have gotten breadcrumbs, right? That's about being stingy. You know, they want something from you, but they don't put out at all, type shit. Dragon, beware of self-delusion. Take with it as you may, right? Because that self-delusion can mean a lot of things here in this context of this reading that we've been seeing so far. This energy of, one thing I'm picking up is this could be like more of like the past energy of like maybe you kept telling yourself and trying to convince yourself that these people around you or this person, whatever, wasn't the piece of shit that they are, right? That could be a part of the self-delusion. The other self-delusion could be the fact that you've been keeping yourself held up and wrapped up in not putting yourself out there because you've been keeping yourself stuck up here. It's giving me like 7 of Cups vibes. What's this? Cup. You should accept valid criticism. So when there's people giving you valid criticism, listen to it. You know, when like people close to you, like a close friend or something like that, or family member, you know, your therapist, life coach, something like that. Like if you go get readings, maybe listen to what they're telling you, right? Because, you know, or like even your own spirit guides, like if you meditate or pray or anything like that and you're getting these messages, listen, Linda, listen. Listen to what you're being told, because you know you're being told these things for your own good. And sometimes it's hard to accept criticism, right? Naturally, you know, we're only human. Nobody wants to hear anything negative about themselves, but at the same time, you know, take those negatives and transmute that shit, turn it into a positive, right? It doesn't always have to be this energy of, you know, everything just being, you know, bad stuff. Turn it around. Just turn your love around. Don't you turn me out. Temporary situation. So we got temporary situation, and we have the temporary problem. Some of you, this seems very specific. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Some of you might be going through a temporary housing situation that's been impacting you, but rest assured that things will get better. Um, this is just a time for you to maybe, you know, pick up the pieces. Clear audience is fucking weird. Sorry guys. This is just the way it works. So it might sound like I have, like, you know, Tourette's or something. I'm not making fun of people with Tourette's. I'm just saying this, like, to from the outside looking in, it probably looks like that. Like when I just randomly blurt things out, you're probably like, what the fuck is wrong with her? But this is the way that my gift works. So bear with me. We have dog, protection from a powerful friend. So a good friend in your corner, possibly this person who might provide you with some kind of criticism or advice or something of some sort. They are going to help protect you during this time. We have key, successful outcome to your problems. It's a key. Like, literally, it's a key. So for some of you, if it's like something about a home situation, a Fitbit just went off. It could have something to do with that. Eagle, triumph over problems and obstacles. Like, come on. You're rising above whatever this shit is. I like it. And kite, vacation. Some of y'all need a vacation. I know I do. I'm just gonna give one more. These were segments, weird reviews, but because when I pull from here, I just kind of like I put my hand in there, and like if there's like a clump together, then I read from there. That's how I've been doing it. But a lot of it seems to kind of line up with some of the other stuff we've seen. So I feel like it, because there's too many in here to try to shuffle. It's just too many. It's like, what's it, like 140 of these or some shit like that. I can't shuffle. My hands are too small for that. We have 4-leaf clover, great fortune, great good fortune. And I just heard touch a 4-leaf clover. Maybe we'll get over. Try, I might come your way. Erykah Badu. Somebody might be a fan. And we have Quill. Get back to the basics. Sit down, map things out, write things out. To like kind of, you know, figure out a plan of action, what you need to do at this time, especially if it's about finances, especially for those of you who are resonating with the idea of, you know, wanting to move or something like that. How to go about doing that. Looking over your budget. Again, I have to do the same thing. Looking over your budget. You know, if you have random ass subscriptions to shit that you don't even use. I have a subscription to, I think, HBO. I think they charge me like $15 a fucking month. I don't even use that shit. I haven't used it in like 2-3 years. So if you times that shit by however many months, I've been duped. And it's my fault because I haven't canceled it. So it's like, that might be something you need to do. So we have hills, obstacles to overcome. So we have a lot of stuff about obstacles, right, that are being like overcome. A lot of that energy. And cracked up. Dissatisfaction with life. It's giving me 4 of Cups vibes. So I'm getting like this energy of folks who have an overall dissatisfaction in life right now. But I also feel like, you know, your spirit guides are saying, look, you know, you have so much more control over your life at this time than you give yourself credit for. And if you really allow yourself to take the ownership over your life, to be able to say, you know what, I can manage a lot more of this than what I'm giving myself credit for. That's when you're going to see things start shifting and changing in your life, I feel like. And I can say the same. I feel like sometimes I don't realize, you know, that my own choices thus far have impacted me so much. and they continue to impact me because I keep doing some of the same shit over and over again. It's like, okay, duh. Like, of course things aren't gonna fucking get better. Why do you keep doing the same shit over and over again? Like, get it together, Michelle. So some of y'all might, need the same wake up call. It happens to the best of us. Even when you feel like you have it together, sometimes you need that little kick in the ass of somebody letting you know, like, hey, and that's this energy, right? Where is it? That's this. That energy we saw earlier. You should accept valid criticism, and it's not about judgment because there's judgment and there's criticism. Those are not the same. Judgment is looking down upon someone. Criticism is letting them get some type of advice, basically, to be able to take what might be deemed as a weakness and turn it into a strength. Make it better, enhance it, right? And we can do that with ourselves, right? Self-criticism is not necessarily a bad thing unless it becomes self-loathing. That's when it becomes an issue, right? So it's about that inner voice too, that inner dialogue, and also the people around you. How do they speak to you? Do they speak life into you to help you figure your shit out and get better, or do they make shit worse? Ask yourself that question, and then you have one of your answers. But there will be a peaceful resolution. So let's get like maybe 3 or 4 cards here to from here to close out this reading. Because I'm about to talk to my my friend, whatever he is, for a little bit before I go to sleep. We spoke on the phone for like 3 hours the other night, so I don't know what's happening, guys. I don't know, but we'll see. We have improving health. We saw that energy earlier in a different deck. Like, taking those, because we saw bad health too, taking the toxic traits and things like that and turning them into positive things, taking better care of ourselves, our physical vessel, our mental health, our spiritual health, so on and so forth. Just getting in overall, better health and alignment within ourselves so that we could be the best versions of ourselves, right? And that comes with being assertive, standing up on our own 2 feet and being able to say, okay, I'm going to take ownership here, right? And make things happen. I keep saying I'm picking up on fire energy for some of you guys, fire sign energy. Ask your angels. Talk to your guides when you need some extra assistance. Something might be happening within the next few weeks. Don't know what that is. But, it feels right. Listen. We do have not the right time, but it just came out challenging. I feel like for a while it wasn't the right time. And part of it might have been because of the fact that you guys at those times, let's say if you were entertaining the idea of love or dating, you were not ready yet, right? But now that is in a challenging position, it's saying, oh, you've been working on yourself. You've been actually doing the work. So you might not feel fully quite there yet, but there's nothing wrong with putting your toe in the water and, saying, okay, I think I want to, get my toes wet a little bit and say, because I read for myself the other day, and then my girl read for me, and I literally, as I was reading for myself, said those words, and she said it in the reading for me, that I kid you not, I shit you not. I was like, I can't with her. I just can't. See, I wanted to make sure I wasn't too close to the situation where I was like, my judgment was clouded and I was scared. So she gave me a lot of insight, and I'm happy that she was able to help me. And my other friend too, my other girl, Castor River, who unfortunately she didn't show up on here tonight, but she's here often and she's amazing as well. She gave me a lot of insight as well. And yeah, I'm like I said, I'm happy to have these people in my corner because they're in my tribe and they help me out. So you guys, make sure you link up and check them out as well. And Aya, another one. Some of my favorite people / readers around. But yeah, like I said, there was still this is on the bottom of the deck as we're talking about this not the right time card, right? You still had to heal. And there's still some to do, I'm sure, right? And you know, you're finding balance in your life with this compromise card. You're finding balance. And I'm also getting like, you just don't want to compromise yourself, right? You don't want to compromise your happiness. You've done that too many times. Been there, done that. You're like, what is this next person going to provide that's different than what I didn't have before? Is it going to be more of the same bullshit again? Like, do I want to go through that? Of course not, right? But again, don't let your judgment get clouded, because guess what? It's up to you. Right? You have free will here. You have a decision to make about all of this. One of my favorites are here as well, Queen. One of my favorite subscribers, because she always taps in at some point or another. But she's a great individual, and glad she's here. About to sign off, but I'm happy that you showed up. That you always started from the beginning, my love. But yeah, she's one of my road dogs. She's one of my OGs here on the channel. So we have Let Go here. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Some of you might like Frozen. I watch it a lot with my students. A lot. When I say a lot, I mean a lot. Well, now my new kiddos like Finding Nemo, and they know all the line, like they're verbal and they know all the words and stuff. It's really cute and really funny. Like, wow, you guys are really into it. You guys know it more than I do. Oh God, I love the kiddos, man. But yeah, we're letting go, right? We're letting go because we know that there's something better for us. Releasing those things that no longer work, no longer serve us. So don't stop believing. I could turn anything into a song. I'm just saying. I should like change my channel to sing the singing tarot reader or some shit. But yes, there is still some recovery here. What do you guys think? I should do a poll. Change my channel to the singing tarot or some bullshit. That's too gimmicky, right? I'll stick to what I do. But that would be kind of funny because I always end up singing in here, even if it's unintentional. It's always unintentional. It just happens that way. Meditation brings answers. I love the fact that you guys are laughing. I love it. I love you guys. Look for a sign. Show me a sign. DMX. I'm telling y'all, I could turn anything into a song. Abundance. And yes, you can laugh. Go ahead, hit the laughing emoji. I love you guys. We have abundance here on the top of the deck. And then the middle of the deck, we have recovery again. Golly, how many times we're going to say we got to heal? Okay, Spirit, we get the point. Damn. Shit. We just won't let that one go. All right, so for a bonus, I am going to actually also pull from here because a lot of you guys are resonating with the love portion of what we've seen here. I'm just trying to think. Like a lot of my cards are like not in the right position at all. Like I don't mind them if they're like somewhat in the reverse, but when there's a lot, it becomes hard to read the cards over time unless they're like what we call jumpers. Then you know that that's the position it was meant to be read in. So I have to read it intuitively, which could get confusing. But I'm going to just read like maybe 3 from here, and that'll officially be the end of the reading. All right. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Absolutely. We know that to be true, right? We talked about getting into alignment and all of that, and going through the hermit and all that. It's about soul searching, right? So it's like, yeah, this all has to do with your spiritual path. You know, who are you? What do you want? What are your values, right? Purifying energy. Trying to like really understand what your core values and belief system is. You know, not the shit that you were brought up on, but the shit that you actually want to instill in your life at this time. Those are 2 different fucking things, right? So what does that look like? What does it feel like for you? Girl, I need vitamin D in more than one way, but sorry, explicit. But no, seriously, I'm supposed to take vitamin D, and I need to work on that because I'm really bad. And I wonder why I'm always fucking tired. I'm not taking all these. Oh, wait. Maybe I will. Nope, I'll take them. It's not as many cards as I thought. I thought it was like a whole bunch. It's 4 cards. It's not that bad. And I'm gonna take them. So we got new love. All right, so we have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So some of y'all might resonate with how I've been kind of feeling. It's kind of crazy. Um, but I'm getting like Jody Watley. I'm looking for a new love, baby. A new love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I thought she was like the prettiest thing other than Janet Jackson and Paula Abdul when I was a kid. Oh my god, I still have their CDs, by the way. The same CDs I listened to when I was like a little kid. But I loved Jody Watley when I was a kid. And I still do. Like I'm not friends with her, but I follow her on like Facebook or whatever. And one time she like liked and commented on one of my comments on like a picture. So I was like, oh, Jody Watley responded to me. I'm such a weirdo. I'm so lame. But anyway, yeah. Along with that came free yourself. Um, it's time to take. I just said this. It's time to take back control of your life. If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead and free yourself. We have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And we have children here. Your love life is being affected by children. It's interesting. That's a weird card to come out with all these other cards. Because I'm not sure what it means in this context. Safe to love. Release your ex. That makes sense. And ooh, engagement. I wonder if it's saying that either you or this person or both of you guys have kids, and like maybe like that dynamic is very important to both of you guys, especially with that energy we saw earlier about like the religious factors and all that stuff. Like maybe like how your children and or their children perceive the other person could be very important. Like this energy of like, hey, I have kids. Like if my kid don't like you, like I'm sorry, like you're a dub. Like I'm not fucking with you like that. I don't know. I'm getting something like that, but I'm also getting, especially with that passion card there. Be careful if you don't want kids, because you might get knocked up, and if you ain't on birth control or nothing, you ain't using no protection. Things can happen, you know. Just saying. But they are saying it's safe to love like this person that's about to come into your energy. No pun intended. Wow, I need to get off here. It's safe to love this person. And look, we got true love in the middle of the deck. I'm just saying. So it's like this is looking pretty good. Let's get 2 or 3 more, and then that'll be it. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. You might travel with this person or something like that. Really enjoy your time with each other. Calling in a soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. We saw that energy of the magician earlier. So you really are manifesting this person and vice versa. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. Sorry, that you're guided to take. I feel like both of you are going to put in the effort necessary to make the momentum keep going and building, and then we keep getting engagement too. So it could turn into something relatively serious for some of you. Take it as it resonates, but if it doesn't, oh my gosh, that was a lot of cards. I'm not taking that. That's a lot of cards. I'm not taking that. But yeah, like for some of you, it actually could become something a little bit more serious. It's just about that releasing energy that needs to happen. And for some of you, you might have a past life connection with this person, past life relationship. You have known each other before. So I'm getting for some of you, maybe, just maybe, it could be like a twin flame or a soulmate. Well, we did see a soulmate card that showed up before, right? One more from here. And romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. I like it. I like it. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So you might also be, this seems very specific, this part. I'm getting for somebody that perhaps, maybe that's why the children card came out too. Maybe like part of your issue when it comes to finding love and romance again in your life does stem back from childhood. That seems very specific. So take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. Especially as I look up, there's 3 people in here currently, and 7 lives adds up to the number 10. It's giving me like this closure of cycles. Excuse me, these endings, right? Um, Maybe like you're like going to be a generational like curse breaker type thing when it comes to the dynamic of what a relationship and a marriage and stuff is supposed to look like. Especially like we had the religious factors card, we had a lot of cards that were kind of giving me like hierophant type vibes, and things of that nature. um so maybe, this is a time like to really, I just heard the word redo. Like you're getting a redo of what it's meant to look like. You're able, like if you have your own kids already and blah 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 blah. Like maybe now you get to show them what real love is supposed to look like and a stable relationship. Or you saw some broken relationships happen in your childhood amongst your parents or something like that, and now you're going to be the one that's going to be able to kind of reinstill this hope that there is still something to be had as we have this wedding. So it's on the top of the deck. You can't make this shit up even if you wanted to. And then religious factors in the middle of the deck. Again, can't make this up even if you wanted to. As I talked about the Hierophant and all that. And that card literally represents both of those things. With that said, I think we're done. So, alright guys. I really, really enjoyed delivering this message to y'all. I hope that you got something out of it. I hope that you found it helpful. Yeah, you guys are absolutely amazing as always. For those of you who decided to stick around and were like new to the channel, you already hit that subscribe button. I thank you very much from the bottom of my heart, for the support, and definitely just stay tuned. You'll find stuff in here that you'll enjoy. It's fun. There's a great dynamic here. I love the people who show up for me. So yeah, you guys are the best. So with all that said, I love you guys so very, very much. Get some great rest tonight. And until next time, bye.